Alright, it's October 13th. I finally got some stuff done, and I just know I won't have time to write any of it down, so I'm just taking a video note. First, I just want to show off these insane tomatoes. I think they're the yellow Engelhardt. It's just 3 plants that have just completely taken over, hanging onto the porch and going wild. These red cherry tomatoes did pretty well too, but as you can see, they're starting to die back. I guess those are too. What was this? Last year it was the Sweet 100 I planted. This year, oh dear, Big something maybe? I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to take a quick video of this before everything dies back, but mostly I'm just taking a note about what I got done today. Quite a few big pumpkins there. Yep, I planted these large ones like in this section here. Or no, actually it was underneath the tomatoes and they went hog wild. Anyway, I got this path here mowed so I can start putting some leaves down. I'm going to extend the garden to about right there. I want to get some nice fragrant stuff outside the bedroom window. Actually want to get some roses climbing up the house, and really I want some plants climbing up the house all along here. This is my office, and well, it gets the morning sun from this way and pretty much the whole day of sun, so it's the hottest room in the house. It also has my computer running, and yeah, so it just gets hot, so some shade there would be nice. And so I need to start building some organic material here so I have some good soil for it. Yeah, and then I got to work with just using up a bunch of the stuff I've brought in. Like this year, it looks like a bunch of coneflower stalks. I'm going to use it to mulch this little garden that I put in this year of like natives and pollinator stuff. Because yeah, I figure that's just some free seeds, and I'll use it as mulch, and maybe some will pop up. I need to collect these gold coin sunflower seeds. Wonder if I can eat them too. So I don't have to buy any next year. I really like these. They were really pretty flowers. So I'd like to save the seeds. What else did I get done? I turned this compost pile. It was at 92 degrees. As you can see, I added a bag of a mix of grass clippings and leaves, mostly grass clippings, and I actually added one that I mixed into it. I just found this one after I was done turning it and thought I'd put it on top and let them dry out. It's already back up to, actually it's already up to about 94 degrees after turning it. The chest cavity of the deer was completely broken apart. I thought it would still be solid, but the rib bones were coming apart and it was just completely falling apart. So that was nice that I could get it mixed in instead of having that chest cavity kind of in the middle. I think I left it for like 2 weeks, so it had lots of time to decompose. I got some little white maggots on it. I thought about turning it, but I just thought, no, I'll leave it for a while and let those maggots and worms do their thing and see how it goes. And I'm glad I did. It was stinky, but not ridiculously stinky. I mean, no stinkier than regular compost left to go anaerobic. So yeah, that's looking good. I'll get it heating up when I finally get to cleaning up the garden. I'll move all the pumpkin vines and the tomato vines in there, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Still have some tomatoes to harvest and eat and so forth. Don't know what to do with all these pine cones. I have all those and some in here, some right there, but I'll figure it out. I threw some on the bird feeder, thinking maybe the birds would like them. I don't know. it's worth a shot. But then there's all this stuff, somebody's garden waste. I just thought I'd throw it on top here. I guess I still need to spread it out a little more, spread it out evenly, but figure it'll have some seeds in it. I don't even know what all these plants are, but man, they pulled these out while they were still flowering. Crazy. But I appreciate having the organic material and the free seeds and whatnot. Just figured I'd cover this because I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet. All I know for sure is I have 2 goji plants growing there, and then 2 random plants that were on clearance for half price. I thought it was an impulse buy and I threw them there. This has nothing to do with today, but here are some cool volunteer squash. No idea what it is, but they look cool. Nice and hard, so they'll be good. They're good decorations. I don't know. I like them. Yeah, I've just been trying to get things ready because I'm ready to receive leaves. I'm going to put a sign by the road asking for leaves, wood chips, and most yard waste, and this is going to be the drop-off area right here, so I needed to get it cleared off. I'm afraid I might need to cut this tree down and actually dig up the roots so people can pull all the way back and just totally fill this area, because this is the future compost and chicken area. Turned this compost pile. It was at 80 degrees. I added some kitchen scraps. It's pretty much done, but I'm not really ready to start adding to that one yet, so I just added to this one. I'll just keep turning it. It'll break down. It won't break down optimally, but that's fine. Need to get these cleaned up. All these buckets that I bought for 10 bucks. Get these chopped up to go into the compost. It's like blackberry material and other weeds and stuff. So because of this right here is a bunch of weeds that I don't really want growing. So I need to get it chopped up and put into that pile when I get it hot. I'm kind of saving those grass clippings for that and whatnot. Covered up this brush pile because it's about time to burn it. I think I'm going to burn it at the edge of the driveway right there so I can dump it into the grass there when I'm done. It's far enough away from trees that I don't think it'll be a problem. So it'll be a safe spot to do it. But I need to let this dry out for a while first. I suppose that's all. I got these are the bags from the leaves that I took and the various garden wastes. I just need to rinse them off a little bit and dry them, and I use them all year long for just our household garbage. I end up with way more than I need, but haven't found any other uses for them yet. Comfrey, this is the one. I dug this one up and cut it into, I think, 17 pieces maybe. And this is the spot where I took it from, and this one is doing the best. No surprise. But I have some popping up. Let's see here. Oh, there was one. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But there are quite a few popping up. Yeah, there's a tiny little sprout and a little bit nicer sprout there. This plum tree isn't doing great, but it's still surviving. This one is doing amazing. It was, 10 inches tall at the start of the year, and now is that 3 feet tall? I don't know, 2.5 feet tall, something like that. It grew a ton this year. It's either a beach plum or I bought them from Oikos. It's a beach plum or an Ecos plum. I think Ecos is just their proprietary plants that they breed themselves. I don't know how to say that, I guess. I also threw this mulch around this Dolgo crabapple tree that I have sadly kind of neglected, but still surviving. I think it'll do well by next year. It's just random wood chips and soil, and there were actually some, you can see right here, there are some branches, kind of a hugelkultur, a lazy hugelkultur. Some branches right there. I'll get this covered up eventually. There are some branches right here too. I guess that's all I got done today. Let's walk and see if I think of anything else. Oh, grab my little plastic bag opening tool, pretty handy. It's the bottom of a broken sprinkler. But yeah, I suppose that's all for now. Have a good one.